that many people are taking time to care about the environment. We worry about garbage, polluting the air, polluting the water. The ozone layer is just going to be gone, and soon the Earth's just going to be a pile of junk. The Earth could blow up. Kaputzi. We just won't have an Earth.
Earth to Kids, a guide to products for a healthy planet.
Hi, I'm Jim Fife, and this is a show about the Earth. It's about what kids can do to make the Earth a better place. It's also a show about trash, junk, glop, and the stuff that we buy and use and throw away and then buy again. Everything we throw away adds to a garbage mess that's becoming a big problem. But by making good choices every day, we can make less of a mess. This is a show about what products to buy and what not to buy. It's about shopping for a better world, because every little thing we do can make a big difference. Here are some choices you can make to help save the Earth. Time out for breakfast. Cereal boxes come in many sizes, but which size should you buy? The big box or the little boxes? Well, the little boxes make more trash than the big box because they have plastic wrapping and more cardboard. And besides, with the big box, you get more cereal for your money. So the best choice is to think big and buy the big box. Aunt Jemima's Pancake Express and Bisquick Shake and Pour are fast. Just add water, shake, and pour. Pancakes. So what's the flap, Jack? With plastic shakers, you use them for 2 or 3 servings and throw them away. So try to avoid these containers. They create a lot of unnecessary garbage and they cost more. Instead, use the mixes that come in cardboard boxes. You get a lot more pancakes with less garbage. And that way, you'll stay on the right track.
And now, the environmental concerns of a plain, ordinary sandwich.
Hi. Hello. I'm a plain, ordinary sandwich. Heck, I'm proud of it. They say my ancestors go back over 200 years. The story is that the very first sandwich was made in England by a guy whose title was the Earl of Sandwich. So, of course, I am named after him. No, not Earl. It'd be pretty silly asking for a bowl of soup and an Earl. No, a sandwich. I'm a sandwich. Okay, look. The reason why I'm here today is that I am pretty darn upset about what's been happening to us sandwiches. We're bound, we're confined, we're shut in, we're trapped. They microwave us, they bind us in plastic, they package us in foam. We're cooped up in trays surrounded with layers and layers of wrapping. Allergies. Just thinking about it, I break out in sesame seeds. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Take this Oscar Mayer Lunchable, for instance. Sure, it's fast. Sure, it's convenient. But what is it? Lots of little cracker sandwiches, lots of fat, lots of grease, and even worse, it has lots of plastic holding the stuff inside. If these itty-bitty things weren't wrapped so tightly, you know what they'd say? Help! Get me out of here! Who needs it? And look at this kid cuisine, okay? Inside, it's got a plastic tray, a plastic film lid, a cookie wrapped in plastic, a plastic package with a game. Kid cuisine ends up being a lot of garbage. Ugh. Then there's the super combo that holds a sandwich and a cup of soup. Now, you know, I'm the last person in the world who could say anything bad about a sandwich and a cup of soup. Of course, but inside the cardboard box, just look at what you get. 4 layers of plastic, a polystyrene foam tray, a polyester film sandwich wrap, a polypropylene soup bowl, a polyester soup wrap, poly. What am I, a parrot? Have a few friends to lunch, Just imagine how much garbage this would make. Oh, boy. Can these sandwiches really be my relatives? I can hardly recognize them. Don't be fooled. When you finish with these packages, you end up with these packages. More junk in the world. But when you finish a plain, ordinary sandwich like me, you end up with nothing at all. And there's nothing better than that. Thank you.
Kids on Garbage.
We use over 2 million, only in America, 2 million, like, plastic stuff, and an hour.
I think there is too much garbage and too much bubble gum.
I don't like living with garbage, especially in the water. Whew. If we keep throwing away more garbage, the earth is going to look like a junkyard.
It'll be hard to move around if there's so much garbage.
And how would you feel if your house was on top of garbage? Because that's going to happen pretty soon because we keep on using so much garbage.
Garbage is a big problem. Americans, you and I, make more garbage than any other people in the world. Imagine going around holding up a finger and shouting, "We're number one! Number one in garbage!" So what's the problem about being number one? Well, the problem is, when we throw garbage away, it doesn't go away. So where does all our garbage go? Well, part of it is burned and goes up in smoke. Another part of our garbage is recycled, made into new things, but most of the garbage we throw out is taken to a place where it's buried. This burial ground for garbage is called a landfill.
Landfills by Erica, age 8. 5 things I know. 1. A landfill is a place where garbage is buried. 2. Garbage that is buried in a landfill gets little sun, wind, air, or water. 3. No one knows for sure how long it takes for buried garbage to break down in a landfill. 4. A newspaper was once found in a landfill, and it could still be read even though it was in the landfill for 40 years. 5. In a few years, most landfills will be closed because they'll all be filled. Then where will we bury the garbage? The end.
Garbage takes a long time to break down in a landfill, but even out in the open air, it takes a long time. A newspaper in the open air could last about 6 months. A leather baseball glove might last about 40 years. A disposable diaper could last as long as 300 years, though no one knows for sure. Yuck. And this glass jar might even last
1,000,000 years.
1,000,000 years? Gosh, I wonder if Noah used this as a cookie jar on the ark. See, if garbage lasts that long, we've got to do something about making less of it. Hey, get a load of this old sock. Oh, boy. Oh! Wow. This could last about a year. Is this yours? It's not mine.
Whoa! He's got my sock! Oh!
No!
Holy moly! Somebody turned out the lights. Where am I? Oh, my sock. Thank you. I never go to a picnic without 2 socks.
Well, yeah, but you still only got one.
Huh?
Not anymore! Now he's got 2 socks.
Thank you very much, honey. We're from the One-Timers.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Whoa!
Goodness
Hey,
gracious.
hey, hey!
What?
This is the perfect place for us to have our picnic.
Picnic! Excuse me. We're having a picnic.
Wait a
You're right in
second.
the way. We're having a picnic
I'm
here.
trying to... First, we spread a thin plastic tablecloth that we use once.
Throw it away!
Hooray!
Holy shit. Here, got these plastic-covered paper plates. We used them once. Throw them away! Forget about them!
We've got styrofoam cups. We've got flimsy plastic forks, spoons, and knives that we use just once.
Then-
And then threw them away! You know why?
Why?
Because we're one-timers!
things fast and convenient. Cha-cha-cha.
Things that need no effort, no care, no thought.
Things that are junkable.
Chuck-awayable.
Disposable.
Dumpable.
Dispensable.
Like this razor. See this disposable razor? When the blade gets dull and I can't refill it, do you know what I do?
No, what do you do?
I throw it away!
Al, we're having a picnic. Want to join us?
Yeah, hey, I'll write the menu. I've got this plastic ballpoint pen.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. And when it stops writing, I can't refill it,
No.
so you know what I do? I throw it away!
Hey, guys, wait a
Ooh,
second.
you don't look so good.
No.
Terrible. Don't you feel good? Doesn't he look terrible?
Oh, he looks terrible, and he's young, so young.
So young. He's feverish. That's what it is. Ouch! He's got one foot in his mouth, one foot in the grave.
Oh, that's great. That is very great. Do you know what I'm going to do for you, sir? I am going to take your pulse.
Good idea.
With this disposable watch. You see, it's sealed. And when the batteries are dead, I can't replace them, so you know what I do?
You throw it away.
I throw it away.
I better get out of here.
Oh, he's going fast.
No, you don't. I've got just a cure for what ails you. Now, open your mouth and say, "Ah." There you go. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? You look great. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's nothing. It's a disposable flashlight. Can't replace the batteries. So when the batteries are dead, you know what I do? Huh? You know what I do?
What do you do? My head is spinning.
Oh, my.
Look, you guys throw away flashlights.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Watches.
Yes.
Pens.
Oh, do we?
Razors.
Yeah.
Tablecloths.
Oh, that's our favorite. Yeah.
This is not right.
Huh?
I mean, what next? Disposable car? You ride it where you're going and then you throw it away?
Disposable cars.
What a
Wonderful.
wonderful
Let's
idea.
get one.
And to show you our gratitude, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you a little something. Nice cream pie.
Yeah, just like Mother used to make. You like cream pies, don't you?
Well, actually, I do like cream pie.
Well, then, give it to him.
Well, thanks, guys. You know, this aluminum pen is reusable.
Reusable? Why, I oughta. Come on, honey. You got a pie in the face. Hey, this way. Here we go. Watch out. Count something. Count
Boy, those one-timers are bad news. They think that throwing away all their disposable stuff doesn't matter, but it all adds up. Did you know about 2 billion disposable razors are thrown out each year? And more than 2 billion plastic ballpoint pens? If fewer disposable things were used, there'd be much less garbage. So don't be a one-timer. Buy reusable things, and you'll be doing something to help save the earth. Not bad. When it comes to shopping, how should you bag it? In a plastic bag, a paper bag, or a canvas bag? In a landfill, the plastic bag can take a long time to break down, but the paper bag can take up a lot of room. So bag them both. To help the earth, choose a canvas bag or any other bag that's reusable. Remember, if you can't reuse it, refuse it. Play ball! Which of these balls should you buy? This football with all the plastic packaging, or this unwrapped football? How about these soccer balls? The one in the plastic wrapper, or the one without? Or which of these baseballs? Where there's a choice, pick the toy with the least amount of packaging. And then, have a ball. Or two.
Introducing the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, hello. I'm the Tooth Fairy. You know, one of the nicest things about being in the tooth business is the opportunity that I get to travel. And wherever I go, it's always questions, questions, questions. People ask me, am I also the fairy for false teeth? So naturally, I have to tell them, no, the false tooth fairy handles false teeth. And then people want to know, does it matter what kind of toothpaste container I buy? Should I get a tube or a pump? Well, it certainly does matter. As you know, toothpaste comes in pumps or tubes. The toothpaste inside is the same, but the pump is more expensive and creates more garbage. There's about 3 times as much plastic in a pump as there is in a tube. And as for size, by the time the tube is empty, it's teeny-weeny, like this. But an empty pump is the same size and shape as when it was new. It's big and fat and, well, figure it out for yourself. Multiply all this plastic by 1,000,000,000 pumps thrown away each month. Lots of zeros in 1,000,000,000. Times 12 months in a year. And that equals a lot of garbage. Oh, excuse me. Tooth Fairy. What's that? A little boy has lost his tooth? Is it out? All the way? Oh, wonderful. Well, what time does the little boy wake up? That early? Before 6? All right, I'm on my way. Gotta go. Little boy has lost his molar. I'm coming. Remember, dump the pump. Go tubular.
Kids on recycling.
Maybe we could get, like, the president to make a speech that everybody should watch and about recycling, because I think he's being a little careless about it too, and he's not doing anything, really.
Well, if you recycle, it's just not like throwing things away. It's like much better because you can like use it again, keep on using it.
My grandma really recycles a lot because if we have leftover food, she takes it and makes soup so it doesn't waste.
If everybody recycled their newspapers, then we'd save like 550 trees or something like that.
I always tell my mom, let's recycle, Mom, let's recycle, but we have things to do and stuff, we don't have time. So that's why I try to collect some stuff.
Recycling is a great idea. It means taking the things we've used and making them into new things. By recycling 1 ton, 2,000 pounds of paper, you can save about 17 trees. And did you know that more than half of all the aluminum soda cans on store shelves today were recycled? The soda can you buy today might have been the one you used yesterday. So recycling means saying, see you later, to paper, bottles, and cans.
The Story of a Recycled Soda Can by David, age 10. This is a story of what happens to the aluminum cans you turn in to get recycled. First, the aluminum cans get crushed and shredded. The shredded pieces are melted into a liquid aluminum. The paint and other parts are separated from the liquid. Then the liquid aluminum is cooled and becomes solid aluminum. And then it's rolled into sheets. Then the sheets are turned back into cans. After they paint on decorations and labels, they fill them with soda and put the top on. And a can is a can again. So when you recycle, you're doing something good for the earth.
Time for a drink. Which of these containers of juice should you choose? The box, the aluminum can, or the glass bottle? If you chose the can or the bottle, you picked a winner. Both can be recycled. But a juice box like this is made with layers of plastic, foil, and cardboard. It can't be recycled and will probably end up in a landfill. So don't buy the juice box. Which should you choose? The ketchup in the squeezable thick plastic bottle or the ketchup in the glass bottle? Well, when the thick plastic bottle is used up, it's thrown away to add more trash to a landfill. But the glass bottle can be recycled, and it also costs less. So you'll be the first with less trash if you pour your ketchup from the glass.
Two good friends, same boom boxes, the same music, the same dance. But check this out. Steve in the green hat uses rechargeable batteries, while Leon in the yellow shirt uses regular alkaline batteries. So what's the diff, right?
Say Leon wants to play his boombox on regular alkaline batteries for 4 hours every day, right? After a year, he'll end up with about 100 dead batteries. So what? So this. When he throws away dead batteries, they may get burned in an incinerator and pollute the air. Or batteries may get sent to a landfill, right? Where sooner or later, they can leak poisonous metals into the earth and water. Now, check out Steve. He uses rechargeable batteries. After that same year, he ends up with zero, zip, nada, zilch. No dead batteries to throw away. It's cleaner, it's safer, and my man Steve has money to spare. So remember, bop till you drop. But do it on rechargeables.
Ow! Ouch. Rechargeable batteries are okay for some people, but what do I need them for? I don't use that many batteries. All I have is one radio that takes 6 batteries. And a Walkman that takes 2. Oh yeah, and a couple of flashlights that take 2 each. And a remote control car that takes about 8. And I guess I should use rechargeables. The fewer dead batteries, the less pollution, the better the Earth. Right? When it comes to adding things up, which calculator should you choose? Well, all of these use batteries that you have to throw out eventually, so don't use them. A better choice is one of these solar-powered calculators. They get their power from any light source, outside or inside. Remember, add it up right. Go solar!
When it comes to protecting your pet from fleas, which products are better for you and the environment? Well, these collars and sprays from Harts and Sargents contain strong chemical insecticides. They're more dangerous than they should be to pets, people, and all living things. You may be able to get rid of the fleas without using any strong insecticides. First, try a flea comb and shampoo your pet regularly with any ordinary shampoo, or a gentle pet product like Safer Flea Soap. And don't forget to clean where your pet sleeps. Remember, try to avoid unnecessary insecticides. Use milder solutions for a happy pet and a healthier planet.
Kids Talk.
Well, I had this dream that I was cleaning up the environment and everybody was helping me.
Not only grown-ups, everybody can do it. Everybody can help.
And they'll tell their kids, and their kids will tell their kids, and their kids will tell their kids, and so on. It's up to us, because we're like the next generation.
This has been a show about choices and how they add up to make a big difference for the Earth. So let's go over some tips.
Tip number 1. Take it from a plain, ordinary sandwich. Try to avoid foods that are overpackaged with a lot of plastic and cardboard. Go for foods you make yourself. Tip number 2. Don't be a one-timer. Avoid disposable products. When you have a choice, buy products that can be reused. Tip number 3. Remember the story of the soda can? Try to recycle. An aluminum can be used again and again and again. Tip number 4. For happy pets and a healthier planet, try to avoid unnecessary insecticides. Use gentler products for all living things. Tip number 5. Take the advice of the Tooth Fairy.
Top the pump! Go tubular!
Tip number 6. When it comes to choosing batteries, dance to a rechargeable beat. Dead batteries can pollute the land, the water, and the air. To end up with fewer dead batteries, use rechargeables.
The choices you make have a lot to do with the future of the Earth. You know, the Earth is a lot bigger than your house or your room, but that's not the most important difference. If your room gets to be a humongous mess, well, if you had to, you could go to another one. But if the Earth becomes a humongous mess, we can't go to another one. So we have to learn to take good care of this one. Not only for ourselves, but for all living things. So think about making careful choices, even when buying ice cream. Even when buying ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Here's your ice cream. Get your ice cream. Hello, young fellow.
Hi.
Would you like a cup or a cone?
I'll have the cone.
Excellent choice, my friend. Enjoy your cone of ice cream.
I will. Thanks a lot.
I'll be going now.
The cup and spoon are plastic, more unnecessary waste. But the ice cream cone, this may be the world's most perfect container. No disposal problem here. You eat it. It's delicious and you help save the planet. Like I said, the perfect container. See you around.
Ice cream, get your ice cream.